24s.
Was it 24?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm over here banging 212.
Fill it up and then see where it's at, and then
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, because it seems like just me driving around the parking lot.
The original
A lot more than I expected.
Yeah, because it's heavy. Thanks, Norm. Appreciate it.
That's America, man.
What do you think about that?
That is, man. I'm a basehead myself, man. So that's wow. That's more than competition. That's no competition right there. Damn.
This is a great way to start the day. We got our first follower.
Yeah. What are you on Facebook and stuff or?
Whoa, wait a sec. Let's go back to the beginning. Today's a big day. I'm really excited because I get to pick up the Terminator. It's been in the shop for over 4 months, so it's taken a really, really, really long time, and it's cost a lot of money. Woohoo! Look at that! Oh my gosh. This is going to be the moment of truth.
Wait a minute.
We're back. My final bill.
Howdy, y'all. Hey, how's it going? It's a big day. Good. Okay. You can really see that little dam. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo, okay. So this is Norm. He is the person that's been responsible for doing all of the refurbishment of the Terminator's drivetrain. So Norm, I know it looks like you've been busy for a long, long time. Can you just briefly walk us through what was done on the car?
Sure. One of your main concerns was just fluid leaks. So we started there and we did a water pump and a new radiator, nice new aluminum radiator. Actually probably dropped the temp 10, 20 degrees just by doing that. And the power steering pump had been leaking. So we had originally got a rebuilt unit specific to this car, but we were having problems with its pressure valve. So what we ended up doing was actually putting a later model GM pump on it, which actually fit pretty well. Not that many modifications to do it, with a new line. And then once we got that working properly, the steering box promptly blew a seal. So we got to reseal the input shaft of the steering box. The engine, outside of cleaning it off and everything, didn't do a lot of work on the actual like oil, the engine oil. It's actually not too bad as far as oil vehicles go. But we also, while we're in there, did a full tune-up, plugs, wires, cap, rotor. Why don't we just put a new one on? I think that's a great idea. So new Edelbrock carburetor, and then moving back, also the fuel system complete with new tank, new mechanical pump, and all new hoses front to back. So the fuel system at this point is almost 100% brand new. And we did the transmission pan, was seeping a little bit. It wasn't leaving big puddles, but there was enough of it where there's a drip here and there. So we went and did that. And that pretty much got most of the fluids, or all the fluid, got it to a comfortable level for a 60s model car. Let's put it
Now,
that
you
way.
may have already mentioned this, but I think we also did the master cylinder.
Oh yes, we did the master cylinder, inspected all the brakes. We did end up putting rear brake shoes on it, but the wheel cylinders at this moment were fine. The hoses were fine. Did a good flush on it, and the brakes worked just fine.
And a new water pump. I think
A new water pump.
And one of the things also is we've got new tires on it. So these tires actually are rated for 51 PSI. So one of the problems I had before was when the car was just sitting there, it looked like I had a flat tire all the time. These tires are inflated to 51, and so they don't look flat at all. So, and I know there was also some issues with the door lock actuators. So we worked on that a little bit, and now most of the doors open. I had to put in a new key fob remote just so you could get in the vehicle. So now the fun part begins. Now this is, first of all, I want to thank you for all of
well, thank you
good
very
job,
much.
man.
Thank you.
And I appreciate your meticulous attention to detail. One of the things I told you, like I said, no duct tape, baling wire, or chewing gum in this shop. Everything is done, with a lot of attention to detail. So next step for me, and unfortunately for the next few months, I can't work on the car because we have the DB Drag Racing World Finals, and that's going to fully consume my time. But as soon as that's done, I get back on the fun stuff. I'm going to completely revitalize the Terminator and get it up and working. So that's all I have for this edition. Thanks for watching, and maybe Celeste will get a little footage of us driving away and off into the sunset. Thanks.